All right, so basically they just released the mining alpha and we're going to be testing everything. So this video is going to dictate every single thing you need to know about the new mining stuff, mithril powder, shaft mining, literally everything. So this is everything you need to know about whatever the new update's called. I can't remember, it'll be in the title. So the first thing that's pretty interesting is widgets, which are going to be under settings and then tab list widgets. If you go to Dwarven Mines, you disable literally everything. So this, and this. You can actually enable pickaxe ability and you can enable, where is it? Pity. Okay, you're gonna right click this and then you're gonna go to shown pity Glacite tunnels. And this is gonna show you your Glacite tunnels pity. And then if you go to mining speed boost, right click, and yeah, that's gonna be everything for that. Pretty much now you can see that I have Pickobulus available. And if I throw a Picco, okay, it says 33 seconds up there. And if I get a block, it says 10 pity up there, which is awesome. So that's a pretty cool change. The next thing that we're going to be testing is mithril powder. So the new best way to get mithril powder is simply just, if you are Heart of the Mountain 10, you will get 1,000 mithril powder per commission. So if you, let's say we go warp mines and I just do a commission, obviously it would be nice to have the actual commissions pulled up. But if I just go to Lava Springs real quick, and especially if you're maxed, it'll take 2 seconds to do a commission. All right, that was about 28 seconds. And then you claim it with buffs, with everything here. This is probably roughly 3,000 mithril powder. You're getting 3,000, okay, maybe not 3,000, like 2,000-ish mithril powder per commission. That is awesome. Also, eventually it's going to be kind of hard because they're not running a Mithril Gorman event, but Mithril Gorman event will get you like 40,000 powder. So they changed the powder pumpkin to be 15% mithril powder instead of 5%. So that's a massive buff. That's like 200% right there. So this is going to help you get even more powder along with the titanium sphere and all the other stuff that can get you more mithril powder. This should be you should be easily making 600 to 700,000 mithril powder per hour, if not more. This is after I realized that I did a pretty bad job recording this. Pretty much, you're gonna want to do all the events. You want to do Mithril Gorman. You're gonna want to do. You could probably skip raffle if you want to do raffle. I wouldn't do it because it's gonna take too much time. Goblins, if you have a very good damage setup and you can kill them very quickly, you're gonna want to do mainly Mithril Gorman and goblins if you can kill them quickly. That's gonna get you so much powder. And just spam commission. You're gonna only want to do commissions though if you're Heart of the Mountain 10. So the new goal is rush Heart of the Mountain 10, go back, do all your powder. Gemstone powder will not be changing. You will not be changing your gemstone powder method. Chests are always going to be better. Glacite powder, you could probably do Glacite commissions because I think you get 2,000 Glacite powder per commission, and that's without buffs. So that's insane. New Glacite and Mithril powder and powder gas are also really good. And then goblins eggs you're gonna have to buy, so I wouldn't do that. Really, you're just gonna do powder gas, Mithril Gorman event, goblins if you can kill them quickly, and then commissions. Spam those. That's probably gonna get you, if you get all of those in 1 hour, 600 to like 1,000,000 powder for Mithril. It's gonna be nuts. 12 million Mithril powder. It should only take you max 15-20 hours. It's so easy. Make sure you get Heart of the Mountain 10 though. If you are not on the main, obviously we are not going to be able to get the mythic armadillo because it's just nobody has it yet. A lot of people were asking me to make a gemstone route now that pity is better. So pretty much the gemstone route is going to be the same as the mithril. You're going to TP as normal. You're going to Picco here as normal, except you're just going to TP down here, break these gems in this order. This is going to be kind of awkward. It's just me talking about breaking gems, but I'm sure people want the route, so I'm just going to talk over this. Obviously, you're going to do this as fast as you can. I'm kind of trolling right now. You should be able to get to this other vein that I'm about to show in a second. Should be able to get to this vein and break a few blocks. I'm gonna go break a few extra. Then TP here to here, Picco this, then here, break this vein here, and then this vein you only break a little bit of it. Same thing as normal. You're gonna TP. I mean, you're gonna try to TP up here. The ether warps are not perfected, but it's the same kind of method here. Break this. Obviously, don't go in the mineshaft. I mean, go in the mineshaft if you get it, but go to this sapphire vein, then to this sapphire vein, to this amber vein, and then, of course, TP here, onto here, back up here, break that, to these amethyst veins. I don't know why I'm speaking like an actual idiot, but okay. Still, break that full amber vein. I don't know why Sam's griefing me. Break this amethyst vein. Golly, bro. It's trying to ruin the video. And you might be able to get to some of this amber over here. But by the time you get to this Pico spot, I should have my Picobulus back. If you don't, then you can go over here as well. Then you're going to TP up here, well, obviously, you're going to want to go here. And that's it. That should get you pity. All right, and for this part, we first initially wanted to do a test to see which one was better, Mithril or Gems. Gems is so much better, and here's the clip of me pitying in 1 minute and 30 seconds when my normal pities are 1 minute and 50 and more. Do it again! Guys, I need to test Fillet of Fortune for the video. Oh, why am I mining Mithril? Holy dumb. I gotta get used to this. Also, all of my Jaspers should be going up in price right now. You can't level pets now. Dude, nobody was leveling pets anyway in the big 2.5. Since Gemstone spawning? Yeah, but nobody was leveling pets anyway. Technically, you could spawn with like Scatha for more money, but I don't know. That seems kind of useless. Should we? What shaft should we be mining? I don't know. We'll have to wait for prices to just fizzle. Rose forced to mine glass. This is more fun than mining Mithril to me because it's more accurate and it's not RNG. You don't have to worry about the RNG of titanium to get good spawns. This is actively better. This is beyond better. This is basically a 1 minute 30 pity. One of my pities before were like, what? Maybe 150 for a pity, and now I'm pitying at like guaranteed 145 or less. 137 pity right there. Insane new tech. And that was considered a bad pity, or really bad. I could probably get down to a 120 if I was locked in. Also, we wanted to see if the Fillet of Fortune was still bugged, which it is, but I'll show you that now. Okay, let's test this real quick. I have my Fillet of Fortune on. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, back to spawn. And we go to here. It shows in effects. Yep, still bugged. Unlucky, still bugged. That's actually insane. Okay, so we are now in a mineshaft, and as you can see, there are ores in your mineshaft, which is awesome. I think that is a very cool change. There's potential for coal in the mineshafts we're gonna test. Somebody's been cooking up a route, but I think I'm gonna be cooking up a route on stream for some, maybe. I'm not really too sure. But there is potential to make a large amount of coins just off of coal in here with like Manic Miner. I think if you are intelligent enough, I think the new tech could be Manic Miner, and you run Manic Miner and you run half like you run Manic Miner in Picobulus. You say no mining speed boost, and you just spawn shafts just to mine coal, and you run up the coal routes. That could be interesting. I think that there's potential for that. This is the new Aquamarine shaft right here. It's obviously people aren't going to be mining it. Maybe with the new price changes we will be mining it, but anyway, this is the new Aquamarine shaft. It looks pretty sweet. I don't have any pictures of the citrine and peridot. Maybe if we get them in the next 5 minutes I can show you, or if anybody in my chat gets one. It does look pretty cool, except I don't know anybody who's going to be mining Aquamarine. I actually happened to get the peridot shaft. Basically, it's a similar style. However, the veins are a little bit bigger. And I know that sounds weird, but you gotta understand here. The veins are bigger. I don't know where the spawns for the corpses are. Probably there's one up here. I would assume there's one here, and then one here as well. And let's see if we can find another one. Probably the one still here. Yep. And I think that would be it. And then the ones over here, one there, and then one here as per normal. So that's probably gonna be your spawns for that. Now we just need to find the citrine shaft. And that's pretty much it for all the mining content. I think I'm gonna make a dedicated mithril powder grinding video later on, as well as a updated shaft guide. And I'm gonna be working on my second Devon's drill video, which is gonna take me a little bit because it's gonna take me like probably a couple weeks, maybe to a month, to get another 1.5 billion coins to pay for that. or if you want to give me contraband on stream, I'll be live now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you later.